faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that #1 intact? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick this away to get us going here. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll start tonight with a run that goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense. Because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. Two memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch, the SEC championship game, another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing in that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. That's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. Two great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. And he'll set up to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Receivers are bunched together. An inside give now from the shotgun. Passes the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Both teams are sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them. And
he's got it. Enough for a first down. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Near the sticks, it's Branch. He's in the clear. They bring him down. That's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Dogs pick up enough for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking downfield. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
He'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
21, Georgia, 7.
We'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point is good. But down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. To the air, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch downfield. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for first down yardage.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation, all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To throw, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Able to convert on third, sets up first and goal at the 8. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Exactly on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and at front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Manning. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll run it from the gun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Frazier.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. That run moves the ball across the 35. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Moves out of the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. Longhorns will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
Here he goes. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Manning. Snags the quick throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Launching one to the end zone. And almost intercepted in the end zone. The opportunity missed, but it does bring up a 4th down here.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Receiver in motion now. On the run, it's Frazier. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stockton. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
He'll hand it off. He's in the clear. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period.
Georgia, 21.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a run. Running back stop. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Running catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. It was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Going through the RPO, it is complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive. Over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. On the run, it's Baxter. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense is coming after him. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Breaks into the clear. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The short completion at the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Caught on the outside. It's Branch.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Stockton. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Let's go! Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, I love this play call by the offensive coordinator. We got a tie game. You're around midfield. You come up with a big play. At the very least, you're thinking field goal, possibly touchdown.
Not much time left. The offense has his shot to end this in regulation. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and he fumbled it. Touchdown, Texas. They take the lead in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
The This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end,